My name is Aisha Aliyu Bima. I'm a curator, researcher, and director of arts at the African School of Economics in Abuja. I think Hausa literature is an endless archive of both our history and our present culture. So the type of stories we write at a certain time, the way we tell those stories, even the language that we use in telling those stories, like the lingua of or the dialect of Hausa that we use in telling those stories. It's all a reflection of our culture and the times that we're in. What we choose to spotlight in the stories, in the way that we tell those stories, is also a reflection of whatever society we live in at the time. When you read older Hausa stories, you tend to find that they were epics, like stories of great warriors going to conquer lands and etc., because that was what was popular at the time. People needed like heroes and hope. And then when you move to like the early 2000s, you find a dominance of like romantic literature, of people finding other ways to communicate, because we're now living in a more contemporary, more affluent societies where people were not so much in search of heroes, but in search of personal fulfillment and negotiating all of the things that came with that. So it's absolutely important for us to write, and our literature is always directly or indirectly a reflection of the times that we live in. And I think it's such an excellent archive of like Hausa history. Hausa is one of my main languages. I would say it's my co-first language. So of course, in the way that I think about the world, my society, the way I relate with my family at home, it's the dominant way of doing that. So it reflects in everything I do because it's the lens through which I view the world. And so in the art that I curate, in the things that I write, it's always there informing me and being the magnifying glass through which I look at things and how it affects my life. I'm very, very happy to see this third edition, and I'm looking forward to many, many more editions. I'm so glad this is the first one I've been able to attend in person. It's here in Abuja. I love that it's traveling across the cities and giving many of us a new way of interacting with Hausa culture, whether the migration like last year, now today, or this year, it's the popular culture. So I'm looking forward to what the next edition will be like. It's been so great. The Young Kannywood night was amazing yesterday. I've loved seeing all the fashion. I've enjoyed seeing this wonderful exhibition. So yeah, excellent work. And congrats to the Hibaf team.